Even though it took an extra 30 days, Texas lawmakers stood up for education in the end by including funding for critically important instructional materials in the new state budget. Given the huge budget shortfall they faced, these lawmakers deserve our praise for making public education a priority in the 2012-2013 budget. Texas Curriculum applauds the governor and the legislature for its leadership and for working so hard throughout this budget crisis to fund classroom basics, which will all be delivered straight to Texas classrooms. The updated instructional materials were developed and aligned to the stronger curriculum required by the state and the new end-of-course exams, which the legislators, educators, and parents all wanted. In House Bill 1, lawmakers budgeted $300 million for new digital and print instructional materials in the subjects of English language arts, including handwriting, spelling, and English as a second language. This new material will replace supplies that were up to 18 years old. Another $308 million will fund current contractual obligations. A supplemental budget bill allocated another $184 million for the newly aligned pre-K materials, all digital supplemental science materials, as well as materials for new students who will enter Texas schools. The good news is all these funds are non-tax revenue. The State Board of Education, which manages the Permanent School Fund, transferred $3 billion from that endowment to the legislature earlier this year to fund the purchase of textbooks and other educational funding. In any crisis, it takes courage to stand up for what is right. Our governor, lieutenant governor, Speaker of the House, and legislators did not forget our most precious resource. There is widespread recognition that to strengthen our state, we must invest in our children and build an educated and skilled workforce. Thankfully, Senator Shapiro and other legislative education leaders never forgot this. On behalf of TexasCurriculum.org, we'd like to thank all the educators, parents, and advocates who stayed engaged with the legislature to ensure that this critical part of the educational budget was funded and that our instructional materials match the higher standards that we all fought for.